Welcome. This episode, we're going to build the crankshaft for the Clayton Undertype Steam Wagon, which is made up of 5 parts. So that's the crankshaft we end up with. We're going to start building part 601A, right-hand crankshaft, shaft. 601B, left-hand crankshaft, shaft. Part 6-01C, mill crankshaft, shaft. 6-01D, crankshaft conrod shaft. And part 6-01E, the crankshaft crank cheek for the Clayton Undertype Steam Wagon. Let's get building. Welcome to G-Tex Design. I'm G-Tex. This episode, we're going to be building the crankshaft for the Clayton Undertype Steam Wagon. Now, this is built up by 5 pieces. So we're going to build each piece individually, then assemble it together in this episode. So I'm going to put the 5 pieces together. Let's get building. File, new, part MMGS. Right, this part 6-01A, right-hand crankshaft shaft. So let's go to right plane, sketch, we want circle. That's going to be 25, 25. That's going to be feature extrude, that's going to be extrude by 73.5. Yep, beautiful, done. Let's change that to stainless steel or steel. I couldn't find steel the other time. Metal, steel. We'll do post steel. There we go. Now this end here, we're going to go to sketch, circle, touch the outer edge, which brings up the center, which is in the XY coordinate there anyway, center of origin. That's going to be 19, that's smart dimension. 19, that's going to extrude out by 12. And done. So that's part 6-01A, right-hand crankshaft shaft done. Let's now go file new. Another part MMGS. This part 6-01B, left-hand crankshaft shaft. Let's go to right plane again, sketch, circle. Oh, no, another one. Hey, when it cancels and don't realise it is going to be. Let's do that one 19. Oh, sorry. 12. Back down there. Zoom in. Thank you. Just so we can see it better. Up. Zoom out a bit. That's going to be extrude. Extrude the 12. Done. Let's do that one steel as well. There we go. Then we're going to do this face here, the circular face. It's going to be sketch as well. And it's going to be circle. And that's going to be dimension. That's going to be 25. 25. That's going to be extruded out by 71.5. Extruded out, thank you. 71.5. Then we're going to do a sketch there. On this face here, it's going to be a circle as well. It's going to be 22. 22. And that's going through that by 60. 60. 60. Thank you. Now we need to put 2 holes in this part here. One's going to be going up and down, one's going to be going left and right. So let's do the front plane first. Normalize. Let me just go that way. Doesn't matter which way, I just like to have the same weights in the drawing. Just for person preference. And then we're going to sketch that. Now it's going to be 6 mil. Let's go 6 mil. We do that center point to the origin there. It's going to be horizontal. That's locked in that way. That's going to be 6. And that's going to be from this point or this line, works either way, to that point, it's going to be 51. Oh, it's far off. 51. Now, because it's halfway through, we now go feature, extrude cut. This line works through, but this goes through all. It's second way through all, and done. There you go. So that one's done. Now we want the right plane. No, sorry, not right plane. Top plane. Oh, I'll cancel that. We want to go normal 2 first. Always goes the wrong way. Okay. Okay, it's not flipping back and forth. That's fine. It's going to be sketch, circle. It's going to be 6 mil. As well, I believe. Yes, it is. 6 mil. That point is going to equal that point. So the center origin there to the center of the circle. It's going to be horizontal. Smart dimension. It's going to be 15 from this line to the center point. 15. You can use it point or the line, works either way. Now if we go to exit out, extrude cut, through all, direction 2, through all. There we go. Obviously. And that should be it. That's it for part. Oop, wrong one. That one. Thank you. That is part 6-01B, left hand crankshaft shaft done. Let's move on to the next part. Alright, so I go file, new, part MMGS. Okay, this is part 6-01C, the middle crankshaft shaft. Let's go right plane, circle, sketch, sorry, then circle. That's going to be, it's going to be 25. So mark dimension 25, 25. Now you can do one of 2 ways. Let me piece this part off. So feature extrude, and then it's going to be 17. So if we go mid 17, and okay, let me just change that over to the steel before I forget. There we go. Now it's got a cylinder this way and this way, so you can go edit that way, pull it out, edit that way, pull it out, or you can go halfway and extrude out each way at the same distance. But I'm just going to go with this way. Just got a dimension straight there. Yeah, work it out easily, but just one that has to worry about. Actually, no. Let me go to front. Right plane. We're going to edit sketch. We're going to do a circle. That circle will be, where are we? 19. Now we're going to do feature, extrude. It's going to be extrude up to, that's 17 divided by 2 plus 12. Now we're going to extrude the other way, which is going to be 20.5, 20.5, and done. There we go. Now if we just go with evolution, measure, we click on this face and that face, that should be 22. 12, sorry, my mistake, 12, not 22. 12, which is correct. And this side should be 12 as well. There and there, which is 12 mil. Perfect. And that's that piece done. Let me just zoom that around so that way Go. Oh. There we go. There's a way to turn a shadow off. I can never remember how. I keep getting to look it up. But that's part 6-01C, middle crankshaft shaft done. Let's build the next piece. Let's go File, New, Part MMGS. This is going to be part 6-01D, the crankshaft conrod shaft. This piece is very similar to the one we've done next. It's different dimensions. Sorry, done before, not next. Let's go sketch. I'm not. Oh, that's normal to make. Forgot about that. No big deal. That's going to be 19, I believe. Sorry, 25. 19 is smaller pieces. 25. That's going to be extrude of 29. I'm looking at the wrong dimensions. Extrude of 29. I'm just going to do that mid-plane. Okay. Let's do that one there. Beautiful. Now we're going to do this one from each end this time, so you can see both ways. So we've got circle. Do sketch on that end first, but circle. That should be the center of that one. It is. Oh, help to select circle, right? There we go. So why is that not showing up? It helps if you have the item selected you want. Now this is 19. 19. Feature extrude 12. Done. There we go. Beautiful. Right click that one. Sketch. Circle. Touch on the other circle. Circle. Thank you. Touch on the other circle and change its center point there. It's going to be 12 as well. 12. 19. Done again, didn't I? 19. It's going to be extruding at 12. And done. There you go. That is part 6-01D crankshaft conrod shaft done. Got one more piece and we start assembling it. Or let's go File, New, Part MMGS. Alright, this is part 6-01E, the crankshaft crank cheek. So let's do right plane again, sketch. We're going to do a circle. That's going to be diameter of 76, yes, 76. Perfect. And then we're going to do another circle. One there, one there. Those two will be vertical. And these two, click on the outer edge, will be, not that one, equal. And that is 19, so smart dimension. 19. And that's going to be center point of the circle to center point of the drawing. Go this side. 19. Oh, one thing I've got to do, this center point to one circle vertical. There you go, now locked in. I think, why did it not lock in? Yeah, because I put the two circle vertical, but then put it vertical to the center point. And that's going to be... Oh, cancel. Center point on one, my bad. There we go. 19. Okay, so now we've got another hole. Bring that one up to about there. That's going to be 6. 6. We're not going to mention that just yet because I've got to do something else. So we're going to go line. Click on those 2 points there. Oh, don't want curve. And one this side. Make those 2 parallel, actually. Yeah, parallel. Point to point is going to be vertical. There we go. And now this point and this point of the end line will be horizontal, and those two should be horizontal already. Perfect. And why is that overexposed? Oh, I already got one there. Okay. To delete one of these points, just click on highlight and press delete key. There you go. It's no longer over-defined. Now, dimension, we want center point. Actually, you don't need to do this, but it's actually recommended. I'm going to put a center point in, not center point, center line. There you go. Smart dimension. Center point line to that line will be, no, we want straight. There we go. That was 19. There we go. Now we go to trim. I'm going to trim that one and that one. There you go. So that did not break. Let me bring that one down there. It did not break the dimension on that because it's still got dimension there. So everything is black except for this line, which is blue. So let's now go back to dimension. And that is 9.8 from center circle to that line, 9.8. And that's going to be, from this center point to that center point, it's going to be 12.6. 12.6. That's locked it in. Beautiful. You don't want that line there for the circle, just move that down there. But I don't mind that one. Everyone has their preferences. Let's just pull some of this in, just make it a little bit tidier. Pull that in there. Actually, I can bring that one down there. Actually, nope. That can go there. It doesn't really matter. Well, it does. It keeps it tight, so if someone comes in to do the drawing later, the numbers aren't all mumble jumble everywhere. Oops. Sorry, one of my pens got on the road of my mouse. Put you back there. There you go. Okay, so now we got, just double check. Looks good. Yep. It's going to be extrude of 12 mil. 12 mil. I'm going to do blind on that one. And okay. Now we want the steel. There we go. And we want a fillet of, let's try one, see what that does. Looks good. And do this side as well. And that one there. Beautiful. That should be done. That's it. Okay. Let me just zoom this around a bit so. Man. Oop, not there. That looks good. I'm happy on that. All right, let's assemble this now. Okay, let's go to File, New. It's going to be Assembly MMGS. Let's go to View, Hide Show, Origin. And I'm going to put part 8, I guess. Let me just click on that one, the icon there. That way we can, this doesn't close down. So if we bring that one across and click it, click it there. There we go. Now we want 6. I think we've got one of those. Yeah, one of them. B. There's one of those, I believe. Yep, one of those. C. There is one of those. D. One of those, and then B, E, sorry, there's 4 of them. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that one's done. There we go. Let me turn that origins off. It's so overcrowded there. There we go. All right, so now we want me turn it this way. Oop. There we go. So let me keep that piece. Oh, hold on. That way. Nope. That way, sorry, my bad. I'm trying to keep it lined up with the piece here, like here. I'm trying to keep it same reference to here, so that way I can see. Let me just move you up there. Which one? That's one I can't move. Okay, that's one that's locked in. So now we want one of these. So let's go mate. In a circle. Tick. Now we want this face here to this face here, but we want to flip it. First event what? Okay, something. It corrected something on me. There we go. Now we want this one vertical, so let's do this face, thank you, to front plane. There we go. Okay. Let me get out of that. Now, if you do too many mates in one row, if you do like a heap of mating, and you make mistake in Control Z, it's going to undo all those mates together. That's why I like to do a couple of mates, okay, a couple of mates, okay. That way I'm not clearing a heap of mates already done. Okay, that's good there. The holes that side, good. Now we want, that was E, we want D. That's C, D, there we go. Mate, circle, beautiful. Now we want that edge there to that edge there. Beautiful. Just going to okay that one, just so I don't have to do it again. Now we want no one of these. Yep. So we want mate. Circle, inner circle, thank you. To outer circle. Okay. Now, if you click on that, you can actually drag these out like that. So if it's like in line with something, you can't get to it. It's flip adjustment. Okay. And then we want this face in line with that face. There we go. It's looking good. Now we want, probably going to be this one. C. Yep, C. On that, thank you. Now we want mate. Circle. Outer circle this cylinder there to inner circle of the hole. That face there to that face there. There we go, looking good. Now we want, let's try something different this time. Let's go, well, different order. That face there to this face there, but let's flip it. There we go. Circle. Oh, we didn't get any message saying it corrected something. Okay, but now we want this face there, we want that to be top. Okay. And just confirm, yes, that is, that's the correct way. When you look at here, piece there, 2 uprights and 2 going to the left as it stands. So now I've got to put the next piece in, which is D. Oh, I need another D. Okay, if I grab this D here, that should be D. It is. Remember correctly, shift. Nope. Sorry. Control, drag, you can create another copy. Control, not shift. That way I don't have to worry about it. I could have gone up here and gone insert and clicked no one there, but it's just science quicker that way. Science is quicker go over here, insert. Science is quicker to drag. Depends on the situation. Okay, mate. Inner circle, outer circle. Let's double check. Yeah, the holes are pointing up. I just want to make sure these holes were. Yes. This face to that face. Now we want that face to this face, but let me flip it. I think I've done that right. Yeah, it should be this circle to that circle. Flip it. There we go. This face. Oop. This face. Thank you. To that face. Okay. We'll tick. And tick. There we go. Beautiful. Now, there is some parts on here. 601B. Hold on. Did I make a mistake on this one? That is what? Let me right click and open that one up. I think I made a mistake there. Let me double check that. Did too. That should be 19. What the heck did I do there? Oh, I did 12. Probably 19. You probably yell at me on the screen. Sorry about that. 19. There we go. That's better. Now save that. I can go back to the previous one, or I can just go up here and click this once it's saving. This traffic light, which will refresh everything. There you go. Now it's correct size. That's better. Now let me go back down. Now we want mate, inner circle, outer circle, that wall to that wall. Now this needs to be turned like that. Is okay of that one. So what does this work? We go mate. If I click on that circle, if I go to top plane, okay. If I do tangent, please select the mate type. Tangent. We'll break other mates. Okay, no, cancel that. Okay, one way I can think of doing it is, let me go back to that one. We got, let me go to top plane, normal, top plane, sketch. We shall go to center line. Put that vertical dimension. Let me go back to my drawing up here. That's going to be 6 from there to there plus, not 6, sorry. Oh, from this point to this point, it's going to be 51. There you go, it's locked in. Exit out. So I need, go back to the other one. And that will be, let me go scroll down. There we go. That's pointing upwards. So if I go to mate, if I go to this point here and go to, not top, front. Okay. Okay. There you go. That's now locked in. And I can actually hide that there. So that can't turn. So that is now locked in. Oh, very nice. Okay, this is, nope, go back, hold on. That's a crankshaft done. And assembly is SA601. That's a crankshaft for the Clayton Undertype Steam Wagon. So we built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 parts, but 4 of them same, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm very happy on that. So hope you enjoyed the episode. Click the like button, comment, subscribe. Do appreciate it. Welcome new subscribers. Thank you for everyone's support. I'll see you next episode. Remember, keep designing.